To be fair, I was funneling Jack and Coke.
Oh yeah, no, like he was fucked up.
Wait. We have to say it. I was 19 in Miami funneling Jack and Coke that some guy gave us from the previous bar. A fucking funnel.
Yes.
And I have Mr. Eyebrows himself. Oop, Mario Maddaloni, actually. Sorry.
That's how we're starting. All right, we're coming hot. All right.
Me and Mario have a very love-hate relationship. Like, I love how much he hates me.
Honestly, just strictly hate. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, come on. You know you love me. Who else would you hit up when you want to play Fortnite?
That's true.
I'm the only person that you play with.
If I need to carry anyone and I want to feel good about myself, I need like a quick little ego boost.
Come on, bro. All right. There's probably people out there that are in the same position I am. That whenever they play Fortnite, their teammate, right, always steals their kills. And that's what this kid does. And then he'll brag that he has 5 more kills than me. But when we go back to it, how many assists do I have? Just how many kills you got.
Yeah, no, low-key, you do be racking up assists. But the thing is, yo, it's not my fault you can't finish a kill. Like, he'd be shooting, like, the feet. He'd be getting the 12s.
Yo, because it's like that one movie, I don't remember what it is, but he's like, shoot him, and he, like, shot him in the foot. And he's like, you fucking shot him in the foot! I feel bad shooting them in the head.
That is you.
Yo, so today...
I will dome him up.
Today, and Rodney, this is based to you, too. That's Rodney. He's our producer. I went fishing today.
Did you?
And every time I've ever gone fishing, I actually really suck at it.
Yeah, Reddy, I was just about to say, Reddy, before he says anything, let's see how many you caught.
4.
Cap.
Get someone on the phone, bro. Get someone on the phone.
The little worm that you throw in when you reel in, that doesn't count.
Chill with that, bro.
You had 4 fishes on that rod?
I did. 4. I had like 2 smallmouth and then like 2 largemouth, I guess. And I first went to Rock Ridge in Denville, and I caught 1 there. I was there for like an hour and a half. Caught 1. Wasn't really doing too hot. Okay. Then I went to Indian Lake in Denville also, and I had Jake, Joe, John, and Andy come and meet me. And within like the first 20 minutes of me being there, I caught 3 bass.
Damn, showing off.
I killed 2 of them.
Well, what else are you gonna do with them? I hate the people and they're like, yo, you gotta throw it back in. Like, yo, why am I even fucking like fishing at that point?
Well, I mean, like, you don't keep them. You don't go fishing.
You gotta eat them. You gotta eat your catch or your kill.
What am I, Liver King? I have nowhere to store them. I mean, I guess I can
your stomach?
Oh, when I'm fucking fishing, Mario.
You don't bring like a little bucket?
No, because I don't, like, I do catch and release, because I feel like if I were to catch them right off rip, mainly I don't know how to make fish. Like, I know how to cook fish when it's already sliced and diced and prepared, but I don't know.
Sliced and diced.
Yeah, slicing and dicing. You used to work at Shop, right?
Yeah, sure. I used to slice and dice.
Yeah, but you would do, like, meat.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't work in the fish department. I just always smelled like it. Yo, you want to know a funny ass story, though? So when I was a kid, I went fishing with my grandpa, right? We're normal people, so whatever we caught, put it in a little bucket, brought it home, we ate it.
That is such a grandpa thing.
Right?
Wait, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yo, you see this fucking guy? Your turn. Your turn.
I'm wearing the world's greatest Pawpaw shirt, and you don't think it's relevant to cut you off when you mentioned grandpa?
No, I said, your turn.
Oh, fuck you.
Continue.
Okay, go ahead. No, resume.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gave you permission. Go ahead.
All right, so, anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by a dumbass shirt.
Rodney, can we somehow get this guy out of here? Escort this guy out of here.
Rodney's the producer, the security, he's everything.
He also keeps the lights on in here.
So, he's the landlord.
He's the landlord. He paints over outlets and shit.
So, I'm in the back seat because I was young at the time, little baby Mario. Dude, you know how I am with bugs, but you know I'm bad with them.
Yes.
Takes a sharp turn, the fucking bucket falls over, and there's just fish flopping around in the back seat with me. Dude,
Wait, they were still alive after in this bucket?
Yeah, because we had like water in the bucket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me of a time that I went down the shore, and I would like normally stay with my aunt and my uncle down the shore, and I remember my cousin, who's a girl, we would always like go out and go like crabbing, I guess you could say. Now I have like a different form, but I still got them.
Yeah, now you just gotta hit up your girl.
Okay. So, like we would go crabbing and we would like put all these like tighten the thing on the side.
The thing on this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, why is it like a limp dick right now?
So we would always go like crabbing, and I would like throw the cages out there, and then you'd reel them back in, whatever, and they would have all the crabs on there. So I remember we had like 15 or 20 like decently sized crabs, and my cousin ended up killing them. which apparently like if they die somehow before you cook them, then it like ruins the meat.
Is that why people always boil them?
Well, I think you boil them to kill them, but I don't remember what she did. I think she might have like left them out of water for too long. I don't remember exactly. I was a kid, and it just so happens that the next day I couldn't find my way back to their house, and I got lost, and I was on a pink bicycle because it was my cousin's bicycle. And I remember I called my mom. My mom didn't answer. I called my dad. My dad didn't answer. Thanks, fucking by the way. So I called the police, and I was like, "Yeah, like I need help getting back to this house." Meanwhile, I went down the street, and apparently their house was like 5 houses down from where I went. But I was scared, dude. I was like 10, 11, 12, 18. I don't even remember how old I was,
That
but I was
is
scared because I couldn't find their house. So I called the police, and as I'm on the phone with the police, they show up, and someone else shows up, like just like a random car. But before the police got there, and they were like, "Hey, like, are you lost?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like,
Lost, little boy?
they're like, they're like, "Well, like, do you know like where your parents are?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, like, who are you staying with?" I'm like, "Oh, my aunt, my uncle." And they're like, "Oh, well, like, do you remember where they live?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Well, we could take you there." And I'm like, Take me where?" I was like, "Bro, I didn't tell you anything." I was like, "Get going, onward," right? So I
Onward.
literally like threw this bicycle up real quick, and I'm fucking pedaling away down the street.
You're
And they
running away from the cops on a bike?
No, dude, this isn't the cop. This is people in a Porsche.
Oh,
So
okay,
honestly, if I'm
okay,
gonna get
okay.
kidnapped by anyone, rich
That's
family,
not bad, right?
a rich family
That's not bad.
kidnapping me,
Could
that
be
must mean
worse.
I'd be of high value, right? Or am I wrong?
Maybe they saw something in Mini U.
Like what? They knew that in like 10 years I was gonna be the most successful podcaster in the world, or they saw
I had a
the
joke,
bulge
but I'm
in
not
my
gonna say it. I
pants
had
in
a
my
joke,
bathing
but I'm
suit.
not gonna say it.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say they didn't. They saw that you were gonna be the same height, and they knew that you'd forever stay adorable.
Oh, so they had a feeling that I wasn't gonna be able to really fight my way out of this dungeon that I was trapped in. That's what you're saying to me? Is that what you're saying to me?
Yo, that's distracting.
What is?
Unprofessional.
My phone? Look at it. It's all for my cousin. Fucking dude is
Vinny.
he's hitting me up.
Yo, shout out to Vinny.
Yo, I'm supposed to be going to my grandmother's house on Saturday to go to like it's like our family or it's her birthday on Friday, and then I'm sleeping over Vince's house and I'm going to a Yankee game Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That's super exciting, isn't it?
No, that actually is.
You know what's even more
I was supposed to
exciting?
go to a Yankees game and I blew it.
I play first base.
Yeah, okay.
I'm Anthony Rizzo.
Did I tell you
More
about
like
the tickets?
Anthony Rizzler.
Did I tell you about the tickets that I blew
No.
to go to a Yankees game?
No.
So, there was something wrong with the chlorine levels at work a couple weeks
Today?
ago.
Oh, okay.
No, a couple weeks ago.
It's like a common thing.
And yeah, no, low key, because the building's old, so like shit is starting to like fall apart there. And when like the pipes break, you can't be in the water because like it's not clean or whatever. Apparently this time, the chlorine sensor broke or whatever, and there was like hella chlorine in the water, and it was like burning people's eyes. So we didn't have work that day. My manager hits me up, and he's like, "You want to go to a Yankees game?" And I'm like, "All right, like how much are the tickets? Like let me know, right?" Hits me back up like 30 minutes later, and he's like, "All right, I'm about to buy the $200 tickets for us for like right behind first base." And it was the tickets that you get like unlimited food. You can just like order whatever you want for no money. And he's like, "I'll buy them if you drive."
Sweet.
I'm like, all right. This was like at 1 o'clock. The game was at 7 o'clock. So in my mind, I would relax for a little bit, maybe shower, go pick him up, right? We'll get there at like 6, get to our seats at like 6:30, maybe get there at like 5:45, park, seats, whatever. He lives like 20 minutes away, not a long drive. He's like, "Nah, dude, you got to leave like right now."
What time was this?
It was like 1 o'clock.
Oh, fuck
I'm not
no.
spontaneous like that, right? So then I'm like, dude, like, I don't know. I didn't know like it was gonna be like a right now thing. And he's like, "Yeah, well, we got to get online." And I'm like, "We're gonna get online to buy $200 tickets."
Oh,
like,
he didn't buy them yet?
No, and like I'm pretty sure the tickets like, right?
What the fuck?
Sketchy as hell, right? And like,
Yeah.
yo, like maybe I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about, but
I don't think I've ever
I
bought
thought
tickets
that
in person.
the tickets in person that you buy are like the nosebleed tickets. You're not buying like the buffet tickets right up behind first base. So I'm like, "Yeah, how about we plan a day and we go a different day?" So like, I need you to tell me, did I drop the bag? Because
I don't think you
maybe
dropped
free
the bag.
tickets.
No,
but-
because that is kind of weird, dude. That is, yo, Rodney knows.
That's weird.
right?
I don't think because normally what you do is like me personally, I've never bought tickets in person, so I don't even know if they sell them like that. I just would Because, like, I would buy the tickets online.
That's what I
And then
thought.
you get, like, transferred the tickets through Ticketmaster or whatever. And then you just add them to your Apple Wallet.
That's
and
all
you're
what
cool.
I was expecting. And then he was like, you got to pick me up now so we can get in line and get the tickets. And I'm like, what's going to happen? I better get touched in this car.
Is he still your manager?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He has-
No, and
has-
he's like a great guy. And like, I do plan on going to a game with him. But like, that was weird.
That was
I
really
was like-
fucking weird.
So I was just like, nah, like, and I had work the next day at like 4 a.m. So I was like, I'm not about to like do all this right now.
No, that's fair. That's
Last
super
minute,
fair.
last minute, couple red flags already coming up. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You're like, I'm not even taking the risk. I don't even like
yeah, right.
baseball.
I mean, if it was the Giants, I'd actually not anymore. I'm not a Giants fan anymore. I'm officially a Chicago Bears fan now.
Terrible.
I know.
Terrible.
I lost a bet to Tyler because the Giants were awful, and when we traded Saquon, I was very upset with it.
To
So
the
I-
Eagles, right?
Don't talk about it. So I made a bet with Tyler that if he makes a DraftKings parlay and it hits, I become a Chicago Bears fan because this man is a diehard Bears fan, and he actually cooked up like a 4-leg parlay, and it was like plus like 600.
On the Bears.
No, it was just on like some. I think it was a couple months ago, so I think it was basketball season. I threw $50 down. Actually cashed out for like $325 or something, and
That's
I
solid.
was like, all right, Tyler, I'll be a Bears fan now.
So this guy right here is who got me into sports betting. Should I kick his fucking ass now or later? Because I can't even tell you how much money I have lost on FanDuel and DraftKings. And honestly, it started with you, bro. I started with you, and then it ended with James. Because James is so manipulative, right? I don't even want to say persuasive because it's bad what he does. He goes, are we cooking up this weekend? And then he'll send this little fucking Muppet dude shaking pans and shit in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? What's $15, right? So now I throw $15 up on like before the game starts. Next thing I know, I'm $500 down during live bets. I'm like, what's going on? How did I lose all my money?
That's your problem, bro. You always be depositing money. You can't hit that deposit button. Although, DraftKings should low key like sponsor us because of how much money. we
Dude,
get
no,
in.
it's not even DraftKings. It's FanDuel. I would
Yeah, you're
proudly,
FanDuel.
proudly be sponsored by FanDuel. FanDuel and Zins have taken more fucking money than I even know what to explain. Like, massive amounts of money from me.
You gotta always have that.
You're a
lower
fucking
decker.
tweaker, brother.
You got it upper right now?
No, it's
Oh, I
it's,
thought
it's in
you
the
pulled-
down
I
garage.
thought you pulled that from up top. I was gonna say.
Yo, so Mario like only, right? Because you don't fuck with any other brand other than, or not brand. I don't want to say like flavor
Flavor.
other than wintergreen.
Yeah, very loyal. Very loyal.
Yeah, but it's the same company, so is that even disloyal?
No. It was the first one that I tried. And, I'm rocking with it.
Who put you on?
You.
See, look at this, yo. I put him
World's
on.
greatest
I put
grandpa.
him onto FanDuel, sports betting, and casinos. Like something that he can make money. This guy puts me onto Zins, nicotine, trying to kill me. No, in your defense though, I was trying to quit like actual nicotine, and the Zins somehow, the nicotine companies got me. I was addicted,
Yes.
and I actually quit like hitting nic,
Yo.
and it was all because of the Zins. So,
Question:
like,
when you go to the doctor, do you tell them that you vape?
No.
Come on.
No.
You don't?
no,
Really?
I tell them I'm a good boy, and then they look at me and they go, "Very healthy,"
And
I
they go,
"Bullshit."
no, you're not. You're
But tell
a
me now,
dirty
yo,
little
if I look
boy."
at them and if I look at them and I like tell them what I do, they're gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I see this. Like, you need to stop doing this." I don't tell them anything. They give me like my checkup. They do everything, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you look very healthy, very good." I'm telling you right now, if I go in there and I tell them that I'm doing something, they're gonna make up some bullshit. Oh, I see this when you cough or something, or like when you breathe in, I'm hearing like some.
Curdling.
And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Kerneling?
Curdling? What's that word? Like when it's like when you breathe out, it's like.
I don't know. I don't know the word, but
Well, see,
I
I'm
think
healthy, so
I
I
think the
can
word
breathe out without it
curdling
happening.
has to do with milk. Rodney, is this right? Right? Because like think about it. Like every time we would have Irish car bomb, people are like, don't let it sit too long. It's starting to curdle.
Who says that?
DJ, who will fucking else?
Well, that's you because DJ babysits his drinks.
Oh my god, dude! You know DJ has 2 jobs right now. He
Yeah.
quit the hospital so he could be a full-time babysitter. I hope he watches this.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I was just agreeing with you because I knew he quit the hospital.
Well,
but
yeah, he quit the hospital to be a
Yeah.
full-time babysitter.
That's
Just when's he gonna quit FedEx to be a more full-time babysitter, take on more clients?
Take on more BUK.
Bro, all this kid does is hits us with, "Are you getting paid right now? Then why are you babysitting? Bro, like every time when we're drinking, like if you have a drink in front of you and you haven't taken a second, like a sip in maybe 0.3 of a second, 3 milliseconds, he goes, what are you getting paid right now? Are you babysitting? No, motherfucker, I'm digesting the beer you just made me slam.
No, I don't know how you like slam beer like that, but he's a great drinking buddy when he says that. When I have like a Tito's and lemonade, because I can like slam like 5 of those and like
Yeah,
not feel like I need to throw up and or like burp for 20 minutes straight.
but nothing will compare to me and you tequila drinking.
No. So I need to call you out actually because it's funny you say
No,
that.
don't
I was
even
talking,
fucking say shit
I
to
was
me right
talking.
now.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and then I have a fun little bit we can do.
Okay.
We're gonna name the worst like our worst experience. Like I'm gonna say like a bad time that you had. You're gonna say I'll explain. But I need to say that I need to get this off my chest. Me and JT were talking about this the other day. I was on his boat Sunday
Okay.
when we went to Iron Bar, and JT walked up and got 9 tequila shots. 3 for me, 3 for him, 3 for you. We took one. We went for the first round, and then you magically disappeared.
I didn't
And you
magically
left us
disappear.
with
I damn
what,
near
6 shots to face, which we did.
I damn near threw up at the table. I am standing there and the first because like
1 shot.
okay, but to be fair, I took the first shot and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, fuck, this is coming back up. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna powerhouse and take these 2 other shots, or I'm gonna make my way to the bathroom. So I start making my way to the bathroom, and then I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'm like, first off, I'm not a pussy. Second off, I don't throw up. I'm like, so what? Like, where am I going right now, and who the fuck do I think I am? Right? So I started making my way back to the table. I get there, the shots are done. To be fair, I thank you.
We thought you were gone.
No, that's cool. To be fair, though, I thank you because I genuinely couldn't see myself drinking them, but I was actually dreading going back to that table, but I knew that you were going to call me a pussy if I didn't, so I started making my way back.
Yeah, no, I will say respect to you because by the time like you got back before I was even getting like that last shot taste out of my mouth. So like you weren't gone for so like respect. You did come back.
Well, because
But,
here's
yeah,
my thing is like I wouldn't turn them down, especially if someone else buys them for me, but it's like I know when I'm about to
Yeah.
throw up and I don't want myself to, but like what's the worst thing in the world when you throw up in the middle of a fucking bar? That's disgusting. That ruins everyone's time, including my own. So it's like,
Well, JT knows a lot about that too, actually.
Dude,
Speaking of JT,
yo, nothing better than when we're sitting at the barn and this kid is like falling asleep in his arms and shit, and one of the bartenders come up and go, he can't be sleeping here. I'm like, yeah, I know, we're gonna get him out of here. Wish we didn't get him out of here in this fashion, but just then he picks his head up real quick and he looks at me and he goes, and just throws up everywhere, all over people, bro.
dude, I immediately turn around, pretend like I don't know him. Look, I go to the bar and I'm like, can I close my tab?
Dude, and I look at Mario and I go, dude, you're gonna have fucking fun with this one.
Dude, we're walking out and the bartender's like, you should throw us $40 for having to clean that. I'm like, I didn't say anything, obviously, but like, I'm sorry. If you work at a bar, you have to expect you're going to be cleaning up some throw up.
Yeah,
I
nah,
understand
for
it's
sure.
not like, you're not supposed to be like that sloppy and throw up at a bar. I've never done it.
I haven't either.
Couldn't imagine doing it. But I feel like it's happened. And like, I've seen it happen other than
It
him
100%
doing it.
happens.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like, I've
did
seen
you-
it at Iron Bar.
Did you hear about the story with Eden? Eden, if you're listening to this, I don't know if you know that I know, but apparently on New Year's or something like that, he like smelled a fart or something in Iron Bar and like threw up in his shirt.
It went in his shirt.
In the inside of his shirt. And didn't tell anyone. And then he said something to DJ and was like,
Wait, were we with him for New Year?
I was in Bloomsburg for New Year's.
Where the fuck was I?
I don't know, but DJ told me this, and he was like, yeah, he just comes up to me and goes, look at this. And they throw up on the inside of his shirt, and I'm like, ugh. Dude, that's disgusting, bro. That's so gross.
Yo, that's insane. That's insane. That's what I love about our friend group, though. We're like amazing drunks.
Is that a thing to be proud of?
No, it is, bro, because like you see so many people and they're like a bad, angry drunk, and you're just like, I could never imagine. Or like the worst thing would be having that in your friend group. Could you imagine, like, let's say I was a bad drunk. That would be awful for you. You know what I mean? Because like we're going out now, you got to deal with that. Or you got to put up with that.
It only sucks because, like, yo, I will be so honest with you. There's so many girls that I've, like, gone out to drink with, or even when we were in high school and like gone out to parties with, and like they just can't hold it, like their alcohol. And it's terrible because it's like now you don't even want them to drink because you're like every time you drink you get so fucked up and you throw up. But then like now you also just like a party pooper and you're like, no, like don't drink, you're cut off. Like it makes you feel like shit, but in reality you're
cut
trying to
off.
spare them
Yeah,
the
no,
feeling of
literally.
feeling
'Cause
like
you know how
garbage.
they get.
Bro. And like women hate to hear that. Women hate hearing relax, they hate hearing you're cut off, and they hate hearing I slept with your sister. Don't know why any of those three things bother them, but it seems like they all do.
No, that's actually facts. Because Sam, if you're listening to this, I love you. But whenever we're out, Sam doesn't drink.
I was gonna say.
She doesn't drink tequila.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, yeah.
She knows that she does not drink tequila. I wasn't going anywhere crazy with that. You're
It looked like you were gonna.
No. She knows she doesn't drink tequila.
Yeah.
Right? But it happened where we were at Westchester and it was $5 shots, right?
Gotta
so
do it.
I got a shot with the two other boyfriends. And then their girlfriends.
Sam's two other boyfriends?
Yo, imagine.
That's crazy. You got some competition.
Her friends' other boyfriends, obviously. And their girlfriends wanted a shot too. So now Sam was like the only one at the table who didn't want a shot. And like that happens a decent amount actually. Cause like we'll be out in like a group and like we'll go up to get the tequila shot. So Sam, whenever I'm around, she'll try to like keep up and she knows she can't drink tequila, but she'll always just do it because like everyone else is doing it. And then she'll wake up the next day and she'll always be throwing up and she always says, "Oh, that was the last time I drank tequila with you." And I'm like, "Dude, you act like I'm like forcing it down your throat." Like the last time we did it, she said, "Get me one." And I looked at her and I go, "Are you sure?" And she goes, "Yeah, I don't want to be the only one not taking a shot." I was like, "Do you want a green tea shot?" Do you want anything else?
You always have to offer up the green tea shot. I don't know what it is, dude. It goes Fireball, Jack Daniels, or actually more, it goes Irish Car Bomb, Fireball, Jack Daniels, tequila, green tea. If someone offers you one of those things, you always have to take the lesser tier. If someone's like, "Yo, you want an Irish Car Bomb?" You're like, nah, but I'll do Fireball. Someone's like, "Yo, you want Fireball?" "Nah, but
Let me
I'll
get
do
tequila."
But I'll do tequila maybe. And they're like, "Do you want tequila?" You're like, "Nah, I'll do green tea."
Yo, that's actually a very good law to live by. I'm not gonna lie.
Because think about it, like sometimes you're not in the mood to shoot tequila or whiskey or whatever, and you just want something fruity. Like shout out to Starburst shot. I'll fuck up a Starburst shot. Tastes like
Yo,
piss, but it's like.
hot take.
Wait. So what was your bit that you wanted to do? Because now I'm super curious.
Oh yeah. Wait, because I'm gonna forget this. What's your favorite Starburst color?
Pink.
Thank you. I had a war the other day. This motherfucker said yellow.
No, gross.
He's not gonna be watching this because he's like an older guy that I work with at FedEx. He goes, "Dude, I love the yellow Starburst." And I looked at him and I go, "I actually like that's the wildest thing I've ever heard."
You wanna know why? Just so happens to be the same color.
Okay, so the bit. I'm gonna say one of your most embarrassing moments because we've known each other for.
You're gonna
me
say
and
mine?
Yeah, and then you're gonna
Okay.
say mine. I'm not gonna put you on blast too hard.
Wait,
That's why
I
I'm
need to
gonna
even
start.
think. You don't have embarrassing moments. You're perfect in every way.
I know. I'm just a cutie pie in every single way possible.
Oh, you
But-
know exactly what I'm gonna say about you. So go ahead. And if you don't,
Okay,
then
don't-
as
I
soon
don't
as I
even
say the
think
first
do.
word, you'll
Yeah, I
know.
probably will. But me and Joe have lonely. You gotta cut that. Me and Joe have known each other for a very long time, so we got ammo on each other. And this one time, we were in Miami,
Okay.
right? We're bar hopping. I don't know where we were.
We were at the sandbar.
No, we ended at the sandbar.
Yeah, but that's where the story's fucking taking place. I
Yes.
know it.
Yes. Joe is fucked up, and we're playing pool. We're like doing the music, changing the music.
To be
right?
fair, I was funneling Jack and Coke.
Oh yeah, no, like he was fucked up. Wait.
Wait, we have to say it. I was 19 in Miami funneling Jack and Coke that some guy gave us from the previous bar. A fucking funnel.
Yes. So maybe at like 1.
No, it was
Whenever
later,
they were
dude, because the place
closing,
was open till
when did
4.
They were open till 4.
This was at like 3
okay,
in
so
the
maybe
morning.
like 3:30 in the morning then. Joe, dude, we're old, but I'd be going home now at like 1.
No, for
That's
real.
insane. All right, so maybe it was like 3:30. Joe proceeds to stumble out and walk back to the hotel while like falling into bushes without paying his tab. Now that might not sound like too bad, but I need you to think about that. Do you know anyone who has walked out of a bar and not paid their tab? Not only did he walk out, because if he got everyone on board with it, maybe we could have tried to do something there. You know what I mean? But he left me with the tab. I paid for his tab.
Yeah, but
that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But I paid you the next day.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't about the money or anything.
I almost
Who walks out of a bar without paying their tab?
I want to put the
Sloppy.
video. I want to put the video of Eden helping me up that night when I honestly. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna put the video because I feel like the video only justifies the reason of why I did it because of how drunk I was and the fact that I was so discombobulated and I was so fucked up and I couldn't even think. I don't know how I didn't die. I don't know how me and Eden did not get hit by a car or arrested that night because we were so banged up.
That was.
Motherfucker found me.
Oh my god. Ow, fuck.
It's okay, man. I picked in the bathroom so many times.
So now I'm going to say yours because yours is 100 times worse than mine.
I said I wasn't gonna go D.
But this is the only one that I can honestly think of off the top of my head, and you know what it is.
I don't, but now I'm scared. All right, let me hear it.
So the date was April 20th. We were youngsters back in the day. We were just hanging out with our buddy's brother. You know, doing what you typically do on April 20th. Nothing too crazy. And he gives us the great idea to go to the Hibernia Diner. We're like, yo, fantastic. Pancakes right now, that'd be amazing.
I wanted that milkshake.
You know what we do? We get in the car, packed car, and just so happens that the driver...
A porta bird.
God, so funny. just so happens that the driver tells us that he can't take us to the Hibernia Diner because he's scared of getting in trouble with that many people in the car. So he drops us off at a random pizzeria. Meanwhile, maybe 12 o'clock in the morning.
Sidebar. He came up with this conclusion halfway through the drive.
Yeah.
He didn't say this before we all stuffed into the car and started driving.
Did not tell us this prior. So now we're in the car, and he drops us off at this pizzeria, and we're trying to figure out where we're going. Meanwhile, we're going back to Mario's house. Mario has no clue where he lives. Absolutely no idea how to get back to his house from this place that was not far. Dude, it was not far. Right?
It was maybe like a 5-minute drive.
Yes.
25-minute walk at most.
Has us walking the wrong direction. So I pull up Google Maps, and I'm like, bro, there's no way we're going the right way. So we end up spinning the block, and we get back to the pizzeria originally. Now, Mario decides to lay down on the ground. And I'm like, are you okay? He's like, no, I have to throw up. So he throws up, right? Then proceeds to lay back on the ground. Then I call my mom. Great idea at the time,
Yeah,
right?
awful idea.
Can't get home, can't drive, can't do nothing. So call my mom up. Just so happens that me and Mario both get in the back seat.
No, he can't.
And the only reason I got in the back seat was because I thought I saw my stepdad in the front. He wasn't there.
Man's just seeing
No one was
figures.
there. No one was there. So me and Mario get in the back seat, and we sit down, and my mom goes, "Why are you in the back?" And I said, "Well, the heat hits better back here, as someone typically would."
Wasn't it summertime too?
It was summertime. No. It was April. Whenever April is. Hold on, dude.
okay.
I have to piss so bad. So either way, April. Oh, no. My mom picks me up. So we're both sitting in the back seat.
April.
We're both sitting in the back seat, and my mom's like, "Why are you sitting back there?" And I was like, "Well, the heat hits better back here." Not even like relatively true, but so just then, my mom's driving. We're close to my house, and just Mario looks at me and goes like this, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, and throws up in his hands. Doesn't like make an effort to open the window. Still holding it. My mom opens the window and he finishes in the window, but he's still holding it in his hands. And I'm just like,
Okay, hold on. What do you do with it at that point?
throw it out the window. Maybe not fucking hold it in your hands. Maybe throw up inside of your shirt. Have some couth. Have some class. Come on, what do you think you're doing? But either way.
I guess I could have thrown it out.
So I need you guys to tell me which is more embarrassing, me skipping out on my tab or Mario throwing up in my mom's brand new car.
Brand new car, yeah, because he didn't say that. The car was what, like 3 days?
Dude,
old?
it had to be like a week old. Like she just got it.
Wait, but what happened when you got home? When we got home, when we got back to your house.
So, this makes it even better, dude. But we went into my kitchen, or Mario is laying on the curb with his head in the street, and my mom's like, "Go get a bowl of water. We're gonna like rinse this door out or whatever." Because I guess it was in the door, on the door or whatever. So I go inside and I grab a big bowl of water, and I'm standing there at the sink filling it up, and I'm like thinking to myself, "Why am I filling up this water?" So I just start chugging a popcorn bowl full of water, and my stepdad comes in and goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "I don't know. Mom told me to get this water." And he's like, "For what?" And I go, "I don't know."
To drink.
I'm like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, to drink. And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Where's your mom?" I'm like, "She's outside." And he's like, "Why is she outside?" I'm like, "Oh, Mario threw up in the car." And then just then I had like an epiphany and I was like, "Holy shit, that's why I have the water." So I drank like whatever water was in that bowl. So I started filling it up again. And then just then I'm like, "Why am I filling up this bowl?"
Well, yo, when Joe sees water, he gets very confused. Because we might have to bring up the pancake
Yo, bring up the
story.
pancake story. The pancake story is amazing.
Dude, it's like 2 in the morning, right? And we're at my house, and I have that pre-made box of pancakes. So all you have to do is add water to them, and you can make up to 32 pancakes. So me and Joe had the brilliant idea to make 32 pancakes
With chocolate chips.
with chocolate chips and syrup in a cereal-sized bowl that we were just dunking. Anyway,
I want to put that picture in here too.
that was great.
I'm gonna have to find
That
it.
was great. But anyway, I'm doing all the work, right? Because I'm the chef in the relationship, right? I'm the house
Mr.
bitch,
Chef.
right? Chefing it up, and I'm like, "Yo, Joe," I give him the water. I'm like, "Go to the refrigerator, pour the water, bring it back to me. We'll dump it in. I'll stir it up. You know what you gotta do." He goes to the refrigerator, fills up the water, and dude, my kitchen, I was trying to think of like how big it is. My kitchen isn't big, okay? From where I was to where he was, maybe 7 steps. And before
Dude,
he could
honestly,
take-
maybe not even.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I was like 4 feet from you.
And before he could take 5 steps, chugged the water. And I was like, damn, my boy was thirsty, okay. Hands me the empty cup. And I'm like, Joe, like, fill up the fucking cup, right? Like, I get you wanted to drink a little bit of water, like, fill up the cup, right? We need it for the pancakes. Oh, yeah, my bad. Goes in, fills it up again. Dude, he did this 3 times. 3 times. I've actually never even seen anyone drink this much water
No,
before.
dude, but what makes it worse is the fact that you called me. You were like, "Dude, you're so stupid." And then you grabbed the water from me and did the same thing.
Okay, because
Yo,
by that time I was fucking thirsty too.
bro, he grabs the cup from me and goes, "Dude, you know it's for the pancakes." Stands there at the fridge like this. He drinks the whole thing and looks at me and goes, "What?" And I go, "Those are for the pancakes." He goes, "Fuck!" And I was like, "Bro, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're filling it up. You're forgetting what you're filling it up for, so you
Nah,
just get so
low-key.
thirsty."
Low key.
Oh my god, dude.
That was hilarious. I'll never forget that story. The infamous pancakes.
No, it's great though because I feel like going back to it, like we just have so many memories together. Because
so
we've
many
been-
stupid, funny memories.
I live for the memories that we make. It's so much fun.
Right.
I love how I wrote down some shit that we were gonna talk about. I don't even think we talked on a single thing yet.
You know what? Let's start hitting them now.
Yeah, you want to?
How long have we been recording for?
Probably like close to like 30 minutes ish. I have
That's
no
good.
idea.
Freestyle for a half hour, and then we'll start hitting the notes.
Yeah. So Mario, fuck, I don't even like know how to introduce this, but you. Oh my god. Or tell me about the jobs you work. I can't even remember it. I'm having like a
That
brain
job?
fart. No. I mean like, oh yeah, honestly, dude, let's get into that because you do like cryptocurrency trading, right?
Yeah, I'm not so much into crypto anymore because it's like a lot of like technical talk, but basically like I'll try to like dumb it down, size it down. Let's say like if we're trading like options and currencies, let's say like if you buy something and then I buy something at the same time, our numbers could be different. And then I also like for like an outside like a third person, he couldn't see what you bought and like he couldn't see when the transaction was made. But like let's say I buy a stock, right? Let's say I buy something of Tesla, right? You can go in and you can see, okay, at this time I bought this much of Tesla for this much. And then if I sell it, you can see like the same thing. So like I've recently, after losing a lot of money, recently learned that trading options and cryptos and it's a little bit more unreliable and a little bit
This is
more
pocket option
risky.
you're talking about?
Yeah, and it's a little bit more risky than just actually trading like straight up stocks. So I've been trying to figure out like just actual stocks
So
a little
you're
bit
not
more.
doing pocket option anymore.
No, because that's just all trading like options and currency.
Honestly,
And
because when you just explained it, I got so confused.
yeah, no, it's a bitch. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
no, so basically what it is like you go in at a certain amount and you have like a
Hmm.
time limit of whether you think it's going to be higher or lower.
Yeah, literally.
And if it's higher than what you went in and you pick higher, you win. If it's lower than what you went in at and you picked higher, you lose.
It's blackjack for the cryptocurrency
Yeah,
market.
no, literally.
It's
You were
blackjack.
talking about this whole other shit. I thought you did something that I didn't know about.
No, I'm yeah, no, that because that's like you can get a winning strategy for selling crypto and trading options and
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
hang out with Joe Barber because I made you $100.
He did make me $100.
I'm a gambling addict. What can I
Beginner's
say?
luck. So you can, but it's a lot more risky, and you're always gonna have to switch up your strategy because like I said, like you're not gonna be able to see, and like it's not like set in stone and right in front of you, and like it's literally like different for everyone. It's so weird. Like if you bought something and I bought something at the same time, we would get different numbers. So it's hard to like project when something's gonna go up or go down
Oh,
and
oh,
shit
oh,
like
you're
that.
saying because like you're following other people's signals and points and
Yeah,
stuff?
exactly. But when you're
Oh,
trading the stock, when you're trading with like actual like with like actual stock
yeah.
market and it's actual just like stocks, then you can see all that. You can see the footprint behind that, and then you can kind of like get like a playbook a little bit, playbook of like your rules, and you can kind of like implement that a little bit better and kind of understand why you're using that because you see it all in front of you instead of opposed to where pocket option is. You were right. You literally just, oh, I think it's gonna go down. $100 that it goes lower at this price.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then you're just like, oh fuck, I was wrong. But you don't know why you were wrong. You don't know why it went up. You know what
Okay,
I
no, that
mean?
makes sense.
So it's
But
money
you're
can be made, but you need a winning strategy. And in a month tops, when you find out that that strategy doesn't work anymore because the market's always
yeah.
changing, you need to find a new one.
But you're trying to do like a lot of like side hustles, which I respect because like you're also trying to do like online store for
Yeah,
TikTok
I
shop.
got a lot. I got a lot of time until the fucking until I start the academy. So why not?
Oh, because you're
Why
trying to
not?
go into the police academy.
Yeah. So I'm like, why not when I'm just doing the fucking school? I got time on my hands, so I'm like, why not try to do something? The drop shipping was actually that's fun, but drop shipping, you need to pay. It's not like a guarantee that you'll get it back. And I mean, I guess it's not like a good mindset to have where like I want something that's a guaranteed, but you're relying on other people to buy your shit. And like, don't get me wrong, if you have like a good ad and you post a good ad, which costs money, and then you buy the product and it's like a good winning product, which costs money, you could sell and
Yeah.
make money, but you're relying on other people to see your thing, like your thing, more than the other 200 ones, 2,000 ones that are out there of the exact same thing.
You know what's crazy is what you said is exactly how I feel about this. Exactly how I feel about this.
Yeah, but this doesn't. The other podcasts don't have Mario as a guest. So
You're right. They don't. They don't have eyebrows that fill up the entire screen.
that is true.
But no, I feel like it goes under the same premise of like when this like you're trying to sell someone on a product, I'm trying to sell someone on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like I'm trying to do something different than other people are doing. I'm trying to be like a little bit more creative and take it all like a different route. And I feel like that it goes like hand in hand what
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to do. You're trying to be the outlier. You're trying to be a little bit different
Mm-hmm.
so that people buy your product, essentially what you're selling,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Because honestly, Theo Von said this right, and it hit with me. And it's not even in terms of like making money. It's just in terms of like if you have the free time on your hand. Because for me, I was so bored, right? Like I would work the overnight job, so then I would be awake during the day, and everyone would be at work. And if I wasn't at school or if I wasn't at my other job, I was just chilling at home because everyone would be at work, and I already made my money. I already got my school out of the way, so like I was kind of just like, what do I do? And then it's like Theo Von goes, nothing changes if nothing changes. And I'm like, dude, I'm so bored with my time. I need to find something to do. Like if I just keep on waking up, going to FedEx, coming home, playing Xbox, doing school, doing what I got to do, like I'm gonna just stay in that rut. Like nothing changes if nothing changes. So I'm like, let me just pick up a side hustle, even if like not even with like the main objective to like fucking make money. Like I don't think I'm gonna be a fucking $3 million net worth entrepreneur who's trading the stock market away. You know what I mean? But like, just something to do, something to just like kill your time. You know what I mean? Like,
No, dude.
gotta
Like,
get out of like whatever rut you're in.
bro, you're preaching so much because that's exactly why I started this. I knew that I was gonna have time off of work, and I knew that if I was just staying home and going to PT and doing whatever I had to do, then I was going to drive my fucking self insane. So it's like I took this up because now my time is so occupied. Where as if I'm going to the studio, then that's 2-3 hours of my time taken up. But it extends further where like I'm going home and like I'm editing the posts or I'm doing whatever the fuck I gotta do. But it's like I love having this and switching this up from my regular schedule because I was talking about this the other day in an episode of like you get into like the monotony of like regular life. All right, that's it. I'm done. Too much time spent with you is way too much.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. This was Untapped Territory. This was Mr. Eyebrows. I mean Mario. Sorry.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it was my pleasure, and I'll see you on Fortnite in about an hour.
Yeah, sounds about right. Not gonna lie.
Later.
Later.